All right, guys, I'm going to talk to you about this and I need your advice. And maybe you can even help me. And at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you why I'm doing this. I am selling my iCom 7300. And I will have to say it's almost my favorite radio, but I actually use it less than any other radio. But there's a really good reason why I'm selling it. Now, I will say this radio has basically, I've taken such good care of it that it's basically just sat here and gotten less used than any other of my radios. So if anyone out there is interested in buying it, I'm going to list it and I'll tell you a little bit about it. And by the way, I have no idea how this happened, but the little mesh in there, it's kind of like missing in some places. No earthly idea how that happens. But anyway, I've taken very good care of this radio. I really liked it. It's really great. If I had one complaint, and it's something I'm going to be fixing, is that maybe this screen is a little too small. Maybe I'm getting too old. Maybe my eyes are getting too bad. But I think this screen is a little too small, and I'm here to fix that problem. Okay, now the good news is I kept the box. I have the original box, the radio. It works great. I even have the original manual. And I think that's it. Plugs and the original power cord. So all of that's going to go with it. Now I'm not real sure where to list this at. So what I'm going to do is I was thinking like I heard someone say QRZ swap meet or something like that. I might try it there. I just want the going rate for this, which I think is $800 to $900. Ideally, I would like to sell to somebody in my area within 50 miles of Oklahoma City. Now I travel from Oklahoma City up to Joplin, Miami, Oklahoma. I'm in that area. So if someone in that area wants a good radio used for a lot less than a new price, let me know. Or tell me the best way to sell a radio. I've never sold a radio before. Actually, I did. I sold my 897. Actually, I kind of regret that. All right, now. But anyway, I've got the box, the original box. Got the radio. It comes with its original power cord. I actually swapped it out for I tied these into the Anderson power pole. So the radio comes with the box and the manual, but I'm going to be replacing it with. All right, guys, did I build up any suspense doing that? Are you wondering, like, why on earth would he sell this radio? Why on earth would you do that? It's because I'm upgrading. So I looked at what I had and I thought, Christmas time's here. I get money from my various family. I get $100 here or there to justify the cost of what I'm thinking about doing. Not 100% sure. I wanted to sell this, and because I'm going to be spending even more money for an upgrade. Are you guys ready? Some of you are going to be like, oh my God, that's the best thing ever. Others of you are going to be like, oh my God, what are you doing? You're so stupid. Whatever. This is my idea. You tell me what you think. Good idea, bad idea, you tell me. But especially, how do I sell my old radio? All right, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, this is it. Do you guys know about FlexRadio? I kind of knew about them, but then I looked into it and I'm like, oh my God, these things are awesome. Okay, the biggest reason I wanted this upgrade is because I don't my house, the way it is, I've got my office in the front, and then the antennas are going to be in the backyard. And so I don't want to run cables all the way over to the front. I don't coax cables through the house. It's just weird. This is a solution for that, in that this is the FlexRadio 6400. It's about $2,000 starting. And it comes with an interface, which I'm also really serious about getting, the Maestro. Now, number one, this screen is much bigger. I think it's an 8-inch screen. It's huge. That's a big selling point for me. Like I said, the other screen's smaller. Selling that radio, thinking about getting this one and the Maestro, another $1,000. We're talking about $3,000 here. But make a little money on YouTube, a few $100s here, save up for a couple months, sell my radio, get some Christmas money. Don't tell anybody, but all of a sudden I've got this radio. Okay. So the other upgrade that, I was thinking I could put this in the garage and it connects wirelessly to this or a computer. So this is where you can go. I could take this into my office. I could take it into my room. I could take it into the couch. I could take it into the bedroom. I could take this thing anywhere, or I could use my computer right here. So I've got it. You can do this over the internet. So you have your radio station. That's this device, and there's actually two antenna ports in the back. So you could have whatever. You could have an antenna and another antenna, and you can swap back and forth using the software. How cool is that? I think it's 100 watts. This doesn't have an interface. This is optional. You can use a computer and software, or you can use this. So I wanted to get this because it has the dial. So I'm not going to try to go all the way through it, but the one thing I know it does need is it needs a connection to the fast internet. You actually have to have a hard wire from the internet to this device right here, because otherwise it just can't do it. I emailed them and they said this needs it. So I am going to have to run a wire from the internet router all the way back to the garage to this, and then I can hook up the antennas to this thing, the Flex 6400. Then over the internet I could carry this around, or you can operate anywhere on the internet now with the software or this thing. Okay, this thing is really freaking cool. I don't know if you've seen it, but this is just a quick example.
Button over here.
Right here, these two operate one of the antenna connectors in the back, and this one is the other one. You can actually mix them together and listen to two different bands at the same time. You could turn one down and another. So you can hear, they're showing you in this video, see antenna 1, antenna 2. How cool is that? You can swap back and forth. I need more antennas, obviously. I've got some yard work I have to do. The reason I don't have a really good antenna right now is because I've got some yard work to do. I have a bunch of sticks, and we had an ice storm, and until I get that cleared out, I can't lay radials on the ground. I have to clear that out, then lay the radials, and it's cold, and I work, and all that stuff. Anyway, this is the plan. An 8-inch screen. The thing is huge, and if
Show you that it's very easy to zone in on a signal. I'm going to call it.
So I mean, you don't have to buy this, but I think this is essential. This is your interface. I could have the radio right here in my office, which I've never had before. Like I said, I can't run a cable from the front of the house. I don't want to. Up into the attic, all the way back, and back like 100 foot of freaking coax. I don't want to do that. I'll be much more free with this thing, I believe.
On the Maestro itself,
Especially
with a power button
with the
on the
internet. I
top
could
left.
even,
You'll
use
first
the
turn
computer.
on yours. I want to input a frequency directly. I'm going to go 14.
This thing is like, it's kind of like the iCom, only it's much better. So this is my upgrade. This is my idea. Let me know what you think. Tell me how I can sell it. I appreciate your views and your comments. I respond to every single comment that I get, unless I make a mistake. If I don't respond, it's because I made a mistake or I don't know what you're talking about. Sometimes I get these really weird foreign, sometimes I get Russian in my comments. I don't know. All right, guys, thank you for everything.